presence of what they held, but um, we got other guys on the team that it's time for them to step up and take advantage of the minutes that they'll be getting. And I think they contribute a lot when they play. So, it's unfortunate, but, the game keeps going. So we just need guys to step up and just try and scrape up as many wins as we can.
Obviously, his rebounding is a big
Yeah.
part of what he brings in a game like this with Ohio State, where that's right up there at the top of the scouting report, how important it is for not only yourself, but everybody collectively to step it up on the boards and replace what you're losing without.
Yeah, that's been our emphasis the last few games, and we came up short on the rebounding. So that's just all we've emphasized in practice lately. Rebounding is very important for us because when we control the guys, we usually control the game. So we just need guys like me, Wilhelm, Denham, Dawson. If Sam's playing, Sam to step up and get some boards. CJ, Casey. We need everyone to just join the fight and win the rebound battle.
In a situation like this, do you put more pressure on yourself?
Um,
You're missing so many guys.
no, I try not to overthink. It's very unfortunate, but if I start to pressure myself, then other guys will start to pressure themselves. So for me, I just continue to just play my game and keep everyone confident and comfortable. So there is pressure, but I don't let it show. As long as I feel like I do my job and guys are cutting and guys are hitting open shots, then we'll be just fine.
How do you keep that balance, though? Because it's natural to put more pressure on yourself when you're missing.
It's tough, but I am older, so the game is a lot more mental to me than some other guys. So it's easy for me not to get mind boggled and just understand that it's a game within a game, always. So, I feel like just staying poised is just what's best for me personally.
What have you seen out of a young guy like Denham just since he got here and how he's grown as his role keeps expanding?
I see a lot of potential in Denham. When he wants to go, he can be really good. His athleticism is amazing, and he's a really good guard that can that defend and get to the rim. I really wish we'd do more lobs to him because he's special in his own little ways. So he's improved a lot since he came here. I think he got here half of the season last year. I don't know if he's supposed to still be in high school or not, but he wasn't. Okay, but yeah, he get here half a year, and immediately he gelled, and he's just a sponge. Coach Nate is always riding him, but he does good when we're in games, and he cleans up a lot of people's mess. So he does a lot of stuff that people don't notice.
With him and Jamarcus, their commitment to defense and how quickly they're picking it up on that end, is that rare for freshmen to maybe not prioritize defense, but pick it up as quickly as they have to get on the floor?
It's not rare for the good ones. It's not rare for the guys that's used to structure and used to somewhat of a teaching. But no, they do a good job. They still make freshman mistakes, but like you said, they're freshmen and they're still trying to pick up on it. And just learning as much as they've had to learn. It's a lot to learn, and every day you learn something on the fly. So they do a great job of it. It takes time, but they want to do the right things, even if they mess up. They want to do the right things. They want to learn. They want to get better. So as long as they're locked in, they'll gravitate to anything that's being told to them.
For Ohio State, Zed Key's kind of the one main guy back from last year,
Mhm.
been out or limited during this recent losing streak. What's the key to defending him? What kind of difference does he make when he's out there for them?
He's actually stepping out and shooting a three now. He's just really crafty around the post. He can use his both hands. He's just another vet, another smart guy that has played in the Big Ten and just knows the ins and outs of playing in the Big Ten, of the Big Ten. He crashes the board, so obviously boxing him out every possession will be a focus of mine. And it's just going to be a fun matchup. He makes them go. He's a good leader for them, so we'll have fun.
Derrick, overall, how do you feel like you match up against Ohio State?
I'll take my chances. I'm pretty confident in myself just because I'm older, I'm smarter. I see the floor in different ways than others. And, my teammates have the confidence for me to just go. So I feel fine about it. Guards are starting to pick up on me. When I turn my back, they're coming to steal the ball, so I got to be more conscious of that and just be more aware of my surroundings. So it's always going to be a good matchup no matter who we play.
Can you start shooting more threes now?
I don't know. I don't know. I felt good. I don't know. I just took it. If the opportunity presents itself, yeah. But no, I won't be hunting them down. I'm gonna still play my game, and not everyone else's game. Everyone wants me to shoot threes, but I get my job done and not have to shoot threes.
Is there any extra pressure to come out and perform tomorrow night, given the way last home game kind of went for you guys? I know the level is what it is, but is there any extra, motivation?
Yeah, like you said, I think we lost two or three in a row so far, and with a team like this, we got to get back on the winning side. We got to start seeing the ball go in our way. And one of our main focus of the year is protecting home court, and we let a couple get away from us, and it stings me, and I hope it stings everyone else. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure to win this one just because, we got to prove it to ourselves, and we're trying to climb and make it as far as we can for the postseason. So yeah, this one's important. Every game's important in the Big Ten.
Anything else for Derek?
Cool.
Coach Vaughn.
Congrats, Robin.
Okay, open the floor for questions. Anyone not about Robin first? Okay, yeah.
Oh, you were serious.
He's messed up one game.
Yeah, right. I'm not going to let Robin ask any questions today. Yeah.
It's one question, Pally.
Any update on anyone?
Yeah, so Sam participated in practice today, and he went about half of yesterday's practice and participated pretty much right up until the end today, and it felt good this morning. That was the best sign, I think, that he had really increased activity and didn't have any setback or any soreness after that. And today it was good to see him back out there. Juwan he's still no update on him as far as a time frame. He's going to be out for a while. He got a scan yesterday, and he's going to go see a shoulder specialist tomorrow, and we'll have an update after that. We're still hopeful that we will get Juwan back at some point, but we'll know a lot more after tomorrow's appointment with the specialist. Blaze participated in about half of the practice today, then we got him out when we started going up and down full court. Hopefully have him available tomorrow, but not sure what type of action he'll have. He's just having trouble recovering from that high ankle sprain. It's in a little bit different spot in his foot right now. It's the pain is a little bit lower, like a normal, typical ankle sprain, and just got to continue to hopefully get him better and get him timing and reps, and hopefully get him back on the floor soon, back at full strength.
How or who can supplement not only the way those guys move plays, but those off-court energy givers that they are too?
Yeah, they still can provide that for us. Those guys still can be there for their teammates. And Juwan, obviously, we miss him in a big way. I mean, he had 18 and 11 in our last win at Minnesota last week, and those 2 tip-ins he had were 2 of the biggest plays of the game. And Denham hopefully can provide some of that with the rebounding and getting us extra possessions. That's one thing that Denham certainly has the ability to do, and also give us a really good defensive presence out there. And, you know, Juwan, he's certainly one of the most important guys, as we've seen all season, just with everything that he does, with the hustle plays, with, you know, really playing within himself. I've been proud of him for how he's really taken what the defense has given him. And he's a guy that's taken the most field goal attempts on our team. So we're going to need a group of guys to step up. We're not going to get it all from one person. And Jamarcus, I thought, gave us good minutes in the last game. You can see he's getting more comfortable. The biggest thing we need is help on the glass. As you saw the last 2 games, we've gotten it handed to us on the glass, and that's been a pretty common theme. When we've battled on the glass and done a good job, we've won. And when the opposite has occurred, we've lost. So, you know, it's pretty easy. We've really gotten after it with our guys. It's been very physical with our practices to try to simulate what we're going to see. Ohio State's top 10 in the nation in offensive rebound percentage. And that's what we're going to see every night that we take the floor for the next 13 league games that we have, the remaining games. So hopefully clean that up. But again, without Sam, without Juwan in the last one, we're in a tough spot going into that. You're in a tough spot in Mackey when you're full strength. And when you're missing 2 of your better rebounders going in there, you know, you saw what can happen. So tomorrow, it's pretty simple. You got to match the physicalness of Ohio State. The size, the strength across the board on their team is as impressive as anything that we've seen. They're shooting 43% from the 3-point line. And you just got to come out and hopefully play a physical game, be ready for it, and give ourselves a chance. No, it's got nothing to do with that. It's nothing to do with the previous hip injury, and it's something. It was a minor strain, and thought about playing. He went out and had a good warm up against Purdue, but we just didn't think it was smart. So we held him out, and then we gradually have increased his activity level. And like I said, he got a pretty good workout the day of the Purdue game, but you don't want to go out there and be tentative. When you go out and you're thinking, you know, am I going to do something to aggravate this? Then that's when something happens to, you know, you start overcompensating, and then something happens to some, you know, another appendage. So, you know, he just felt it was the right thing to do, was keep him out that last game. And then, like I said, went through about half of yesterday's workout, got through pretty much a full practice today, and we expect him to be available with no restrictions tomorrow.
You mentioned Denham. What's the next step for him?
Yeah, just, you know, continue to. He's done a lot of good things for this team this year, and you know, he's a very good offensive rebounder. We need him to go on every possession, and he's a tremendous athlete, and he's a guy that can give us a defensive presence out there, which we need. We felt really good early in the year with putting Emmanuel a lot of times on the point guard, and then Juwan would guard the next best option as far as offensive perimeter weapon. And you saw that with whether it was Murray for Iowa. You know, he just has a way of going out there and slowing down. Not that he's going to shut anybody down, but slowing down the other team's best player in the perimeter when Emmanuel's guarding the point guard. Jamarcus can give us some of that. He can guard the ball. He's done a nice job of picking things up in the defensive scheme, which is so much different than what he saw in high school. So just continuing to, you know, see who's going to give us the best chance. But again, the physicality Juwan brings us, it's hard to replicate that. But I think Denham has the best chance of giving us what Juwan gave us in that category.
Ohio State's top 2 scorers are kind of big wing types, especially with freshman Bryce Sensabaugh. That was Juwan here. What challenge do those guys present?
Yeah, it's a big challenge. You know, Sam can give us some minutes, certainly, whether it's Sewing or whether it's Sensabaugh. But those 2 guys are really good 3-level scorers, as good as any in our league as far as getting to the rim with their strength, and they've both got very good pull-up games. And then, Sensabaugh, what he's doing from the three-point line, 46%, I think he's 48 in the league, is really, really impressive. And the kid steps up and takes big ones at a crucial time of game without any fear. So, again, Ohio State is a very talented team. They've had a couple bad breaks in their last couple games, but you go into the rack and you take them to overtime. That shows you certainly the talent and what they're capable of doing. So, again, it's going to be another physical battle for us. We need to respond. We've had two in a row now where we've got it handed to us a little bit, and we've got to show some pride tomorrow. Come out and get our fans behind us early.
Derek was kind of talking about the importance. There's always importance on defending home court, but where the season end is at this point, you say it's more critical than ever now to get to where you eventually want to be for postseason.
Yeah, I mean, we have to, if we want to be in the postseason, we have to defend home court. And listen, we've played the best of the best in this league so far, and had a great road win. And I think Minnesota certainly showed what they're capable of going on the road and getting a big one. So, this league, it's crazy when you see every game comes down to one or two possessions. And home court, we have to come out and take care of business if we want to have a chance and steal a couple on the road. It's just the reality where we are right now. And then with our strength of schedule, with the caliber and the talented teams that we've played, give yourself a chance to be there at the end of the year. But yeah, home court is imperative. You have to protect it in this league.
Is there an actual diagnosis for Juwan's injury?
No, we'll have a better update after he sees the specialist tomorrow. He got, like I said, he got a scan last night, and he'll get in there early tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have an update tomorrow night.
Yes, Coach?
All right, be safe, everybody.